Okay, so this might sound a little late for me to be doing this, and considering this movie is about 2 years old now, at the least, I am reviewing it today, right now, at 12:25 at night. Avengers: Age of Ultron, the second Avengers movie. Now, I have seen the first. My dad loves the first one. I'm trying to get him to watch the second one. And I gotta say, this film is interesting. And toward the end, because of what time it is, I kind of skipped parts. I wanted to get to the final battle because I thought about doing this review. And so I thought about points that I would like to make, and I wrote them down. And you can't see this because I can't screen share because I'm using Windows Movie Maker's camera webcam thing. But the points I have made is the intro scene where all of them are attacking in the forest, and the one moment is like in the first one where they all come together, except they're in a forest. And that's just the one markable moment that this movie has, and it's at the very start, where that one was toward the middle end of the first one, where they all assembled together. I feel like this movie is good, and I am more hyped for Infinity War. Now, I don't pay attention to every reference and stuff in a Marvel movie, and because I'm not into the comics and I don't really go deep into the movie to know every part in and out like some people do. But yeah, let's go over. So the first cool part of the movie was the intro, where they have that most epic pause part, where you pause and you can take a great picture of it when it's paused, and they're all jumping in, and the Hulk's in there, and all of them are in the shot, which is just absolutely perfect. And there's the Hulkbuster scene, which I dread to say this, but I tried to recreate in my little Marvel movie that I made at the release of this in the theater. And back this came out in 2014, 2015. And and I've gotten it this year in December of 2016. So yeah. So far I like getting a good review. Okay, so the next part is Black Panther Wakanda foreshadowing. I feel like they have foreshadowed Black Panther because they had to go to Wakanda for a certain amount of time and do something with vibranium, and that's what is in Cap's shield. So I thought of that. So maybe that's true, maybe it's not. And I want to talk about the relationship between Hulk and Black Widow. I thought it was okay, and so was the part with Hawkeye and his wife, and all the visions and stuff that they were having when Scarlet Witch was messing with their minds and stuff. I thought that would be cool for movies. And I want I gotta say I want a Mark Ruffalo version of the Hulk film. I want that. And I kind of would like a Black Widow and Hawkeye film, to be honest. And so, uh, yeah, I would like to have that. That would be pretty cool. And so next part is Thor. Obviously, he wasn't in Civil War along with Hulk. I thought he was going to be gone the rest of the movie, but after he left the one time. But he did come back, and he was pretty cool. He almost choked Iron Man to death. But, yeah. But I'm interested to see how they bring him in, or do in Thor Ragnarok later this year. And I'm interested to see how Hulk gets there as well. And, yeah. So, it's pretty cool. And, then Thanos. We're talking about it before we even get to the end of the movie. Spoilers, obviously. But, yeah. Spoilers. For the big part. Thanos, skip to it, so I ended the movie, skip to it, surprisingly skip to the part with Thanos in it. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, we know that there are two stones that are mainly in this movie. I believe there's two stones. There's the blue one, which I think is called the Tesseract. I'm not for sure. And then there's the one that, the Mind Stone, which is put into Vision. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. And, yeah, he says he'll go do it himself. So he's obviously going to come to Earth in Infinity War and crush them all. So that's what the whole Vision was about in this movie at the start, before the crawl, or before the intro. So, and I feel like the one part that struggled with this movie is the longest credit scene before title sequence that I have seen in a while for Marvel movies. And usually they're at the end. And yeah, they've that was just a very long title, kinda. It took forever to get to it. It felt like to me. And when they could have just put it at the end, or shown the credit scene a little less than what they had. But it's okay. And Tony and Banner creating Ultron was good. And Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch was okay. Actually, he ended up dying. But how is he not like the one in the X-Men movies? I'm confused on that. I mean, he's typically like another version of the one in the X-Men. So, yeah. And he's obviously Marvel's version of the Flash. So, yeah. But I'm honestly kind of confused on that one, because there's one in that one movie, the X-Men movie that I watched, that well, I forgot that name. Have to look. Oh man, came out last year. Doggone it. Got it for Christmas. Drawing a blank, but it's like that one. And yeah, I have it somewhere. So um, he's cool. And then there's there. I was watching the movie, and I noticed something. I noticed when they were having a vision again, and there was this it was after all they had seen all the Avengers laying on the ground. After he had seen all the Avengers laying on the ground, but there was one that stuck out to me like a girl laying on the ground before the Vision quits, I think, or at one point. You would have it's in one of the sequences where he's having a vision, but yeah. So the parts with Thor were interesting. The parts with Scarlet Witch or Black Widow were interesting. The Vision parts. Everything in this movie was okay. It was great. It was a great movie at best. It's good and it's great. So it's both. And yeah. Any more points? Vibranium. So that's in Cap Shield. And yeah. And at what point did they think that Nick Fury died? That yeah. I'm confused on what part Nick Fury dies at. But because supposedly he was dead. I don't know. Maybe that was an Ultimate Spider-Man. I don't know. But yeah. So overall, I am gonna give this movie a I'm gonna go 10 or 9.5 because I figure like the action or the post-credit scene is the only thing that really bothered me. I call post-credit scene if there's a scene before the or pre-credit scene. I call that a pre-credit scene before if they wrote a title before after the long and boring kind of sequence. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a 9.5. I honestly, you may disagree. Feel free to disagree with me. Just don't be rude about it. But yeah. I know this is a late review. I know it's late to be recording a video, but I just needed to watch this movie. My dad needs to watch it too. But but I feel like there was a lot of character development in this movie, and I feel like it was really good. So, Avengers: Age of Ultron. Do I recommend it? Yes. I recommend the first one. I recommend also Civil War. And yeah, I know I'm not normally a movie reviewer, but this is a good movie. I like the Avengers, and yeah, I really do like the Avengers. I never got the chance to see this one in the theater, and Rhodey was there too. He was just kind of a side character that was kind of iffy when he was in there because he was just trying to impress the girls, and there's just parts where he'd come in at random. But at the one part where they were fighting and then he goes, War Machine then let you go, or didn't tell you can leave. But yeah, I really thought the following people got character development. Hulk, they all did, but the main people they care to work on is Black Widow, Captain America just a little bit, Thor just a little bit, Hulk a lot. Toward the middle there was with Hawkeye, and yeah, Vision was okay. I skipped some of that part. it kind of got, I don't know. It's just because it was late that I skipped some. But overall, this movie was okay. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please comment, like, and subscribe, and check the bell, and yeah, do the notification squad thing. Why not? So yeah, that's about it for this video. I know it looks kind of, this room is very bright, so it looks like it's day, but from behind me. So yeah, join the notification squad. So yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe. I recommend Age of Ultron, and I will see you next time. And I am gonna go see Wonder Woman on Friday, and I am excited. Hopefully it's better than Batman vs Superman. Please, DC. And yeah, bye.